Hi everyone, this is Margie Santos from the Synergy Network Talk Show. We are so excited today. We have a very special guest. She's a global entrepreneur and she is the founder of Silverite. Welcome to the show, Lisa Hill.
Hey, thank you so much, Margie. It is so exciting to be here with you. It's exciting, and congratulations on your new show. And
thank you.
I'm sending you a bouquet of flowers on this.
Oh, thank you. I receive it. Thank you, Lisa. You know, it means a lot to me that this is our first week of the show, and for you to come on our first week when we're just starting out, that means a lot to me, and it tells me a lot about you as well. Thank you again.
Oh, I am honored to be here with you, sister.
Thank you, Lisa. So you are an amazing woman. You're doing so many things in the kingdom, in the business world. You have so many businesses, and a lot of people know you. But Lisa, for the people that don't know you, just tell them a little bit about who you are, where you were born, and just a little bit about yourself.
Well, the first thing I'll say is I'm honored to be the daughter of the Lord, right? And I was born into a fantastic family near Detroit, Michigan. My father was the police captain, and he also was, not only was he a police officer, police captain, but he also was a pastor. So us kids always would say we were raised by the law and the gospel. You know, there was no
love it.
But, you know, we grew up really being taught to help others, right? To be a servant. Being a preacher's daughter, of course, that was kind of our focus as a family, was to always be servants and so on. So I went into medicine. I worked in trauma for 22 years. And then I started to realize that, you know what, the one area that the enemy could get us at was in the area of health. And we talked about that before, Margie, about how if we don't have our health, we can't do God's will for our life. Yes. And so first and foremost, of course, you know, we have to get straight with the Lord. And we have to stay close to him. But second of all, we have to concentrate really on taking care of ourselves. And, you know, we have gotten so far away from really taking good care of ourselves, or what we call self-care, especially as women. You know, you and I probably would be the biggest you know what? We don't take really good care of ourselves. And so some way, this message has been out there for women that, you know, you just keep on trucking, but you got to look like the 9-to-5 lady, and you got to fry it up in the pan, you bring home bacon,
yes.
You know, all of the above, right?
Yes.
And somewhere along that line, really true health has been forgotten. So I went on a quest when I had a couple, you know, health issues of my own, and I discovered that medicine could not help you, but nature could. So I have been asking the Lord for over 27 years, you know, bring me the strategies for the time that we are living in, to help to keep people healthy. Give me the means, give me the resources, give me the strategies, give me the intelligence to be able to bring products to market. So now we fast forward 27 years later, I have brought many products to market, some big brands that you might know, some in the product development, some just in the marketing side, because I also discovered that, you know, people watching this might have a super good idea, might spend a lot of money on putting together a product and manufacturing it. And now it sits as this beautiful product, but you don't have money for marketing, nor do you have a strategy for marketing.
Yes.
So what I've done for all these years is take companies and individuals with products and tools and services and say, okay, let's use one another, not in such a bad way, but let's help each other, right?
Help each other, support each other.
Just like what you're doing, Margie, is you're supporting and lifting up kingdom-based companies. And so about 7 years ago, though, the Lord really dropped it on my spirit that I needed to be focused on companies and services and tools that were really kingdom-minded. And I don't think any one of us we're prepared for what's going on right now in our country.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think we've been in this place where we've been going, what just happened?
Yes.
We haven't paid too much attention because we've been focused on, you know, building businesses and getting those income resources in and so on and so forth. But now, if I can encourage everybody watching this, our Father wants us to be responsible for even our purchasing and even our creation right now.
Yes.
So everybody, be careful of the products that you are purchasing, because what you might be doing is putting a grenade in the pocket of the people that are against you. right?
That's good. That's good stuff.
Okay, let's listen to it. So what you are doing, Margie, is huge. It's huge. It's so important to spotlight companies and individuals that are kingdom minded that really want to do well.
Yes.
And then
There's a lot of people out of work right now. And you know, the vision that God has put into each and every one of us, we have to get it out there, you know? So this is definitely a ministry that is needed right now. And everybody has to know about our products and services, especially if they're kingdom minded. We have to support one another.
We do.
Yeah.
And, you know, the other thing that's so vitally important is not only knowing who's behind your product, who's creating your product, but then where the money is going within the company itself. Is it going to fund abortions? You know, fund things that you are against? Is it going to support things that you don't believe in? Because what the Lord wants us to be bold.
Yes.
He wants us to say, you know what, pay attention, because our marketing dollars are power.
Yes, and knowledge is power. Knowing what these companies support, like you said, is so important too. So getting the word out is so important. Yes.
And you know, the other thing, about 22 years ago, I started working in the anti-human trafficking arena. And up until that point, I didn't understand it. I didn't know that it was such a vile, big trade. I didn't know that it's the number one over, you know, guns and drugs.
Yeah.
When I met a woman called Susan Stafford. She was actually the very first Vanna White. So I met her over 22 years ago, and she started telling me what she was involved in. And I'm thinking, I got to learn more about this. How can I help these women? What can we do? And I just felt a burning in my spirit about it. So for 22 years, I've been helping companies attach themselves to women and invite them to become part of their employment force. So they can trafficking. Specifically, one organization that I work with here in Minneapolis, it's called Breaking Free. But, you know, we take them out of the trafficking. We put them in a course where they learn everything. They learn how to balance a checkbook. They learn all the things.
I love that. That's so much needed.
It is.
Oh, my goodness.
Love on them and support them. And then the other thing is to find companies that are willing to employ them, because, you know, a lot of these women, the reason they're on the street is because their pimp or their handler allowed them to be in a position where they've been arrested. So they have a record. So I work hard in that direction to kind of bring companies and those individuals together.
I love it. I love everything that you're doing, especially this company that you have called Silverite, which I love, and recently have my own organic natural pillow. And this company, I love this company. I support it. This is one of the companies that you have, and I just want you to share a little bit more about Silverite and all the products. I mean, I'm just gonna go crazy on their website buying stuff. I love that it's natural, all natural, organic stuff. Tell us more about it, Lisa.
Yes, and I'm excited. I want everybody to make sure to write down the code Synergy20, because if they go to silveriteglobal.com, they can get 20% off.
Oh, awesome!
And we support you, Margie. So
thank you. So are you hearing that, guys? Synergy20.
Yeah.
And you will get a discount code and be able to have great prices.
Yes. So this was actually birthed out of another situation when I was traveling so much. And, about 8 years ago, there was so much fear and tribulation about the travel. You know, when we went to a hotel, was it clean enough? Did we have, was the fibers that we're sleeping on, were they really washed? Were they clean? So I've been in the health industry, of course, for 27 years, but one of the big elements that I've been a big fan of all these years is silver. So silver, again, the closer we get to nature, I believe the healthier we get. So I believe that so, yes. All of our viewers to go and study silver. But I was thinking to myself, because silver is nature's antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral, and so on and so forth. But I do want to make a disclaimer to say that we don't ever say that our products cure COVID. My goodness. So just to go ahead and say that. But we do know that if you create a clean environment for yourself and you're breathing clean and you're healthier, that your immune system is more improved, right?
Yes.
One of the things I found out, which maybe your viewers already know because you have an intelligent group of viewers, is that did you know that foam, which is what most pillows are made out of, emits a formaldehyde gas?
Wow.
So we're
That's
sleeping on this
amazing.
pillow that is emitting a formaldehyde gas 24/7. And it's going in our brain. It's crossing the blood-brain barrier. It's going in our nose, our eyes, our mouth, and we are breathing in formaldehyde all day long. You can't
Oh
explain
my goodness.
the gas. So when I started to discover this stuff, because I too had a difficult time sleeping because I'm high wired, and I thought, golly, is there anything that I can do, not only in the health side, but to help myself have a healthier sleep experience and sleep clean. So we took fabric and fiber and we infused it with silver, and I have the #1 silver experts in the country. And we infuse 100% cotton with silver. Every fabric is infused with it. So when you lay your head down on it, not only is it super good for your skin, we've had reports come back that families that have had children or even into adult acne situations where they have been sleeping on your pillow. I don't have the breakouts. Or maybe when I go to bed at night, the redness of my breakouts is diminished.
That's amazing.
Right?
I love it. Yes.
And
So it's not just for one set of people. I love it. Please tell us more.
So what we've been covering, it's all God, trust me. It's not because I'm so smart. He is the one that's given us everything for this pillow. And so I say, if you're happy with the one you're at, congratulations. But I just wanted to take it to another level. And so then I looked at what is inside the pillow. We talked about the foam a little bit.
Right.
Foam also heats up your head. So do you ever wake up and your hair is matted and your head is hot and sticky? And so that's because foam is closed cell or open cell, doesn't matter. It's going to heat up your head. So it makes you hot and sticky, and you have to flip the pillow over to find the cool side of the pillow.
Right, yes.
Well, we filled it with K-pop. So K-pop is inside it's inside of a pod like this. And the pod comes out of a tree, comes off a tree. It's hanging like this, comes off a tree, and then we open it up, and out comes the K-pop. So you're in Florida. Florida is one of the places that K-pop trees do grow. And it's like a pod, and it comes out, it's like milkweed. And
look at that.
Beautiful. And it's
oh my goodness. I love it.
Yeah, nature's cashmere. And I encourage everybody. So when you get your pillow, we have a zipper on the side. You take it out so it's just the right size for you. Take out some K-pop. Or you can, if you need more.
Here it is, guys.
Yes. Or put more in. And you tell me if you don't sleep better. Not only is your head less hot, but also that your breathing is better. So your breathing.
I love it. I can't wait to sleep on it tonight.
Yes, because so many times, I'm going to tell you one other thing. Not only do we have it filled with the nature's cashmere called K-pop, but also let's talk just a minute about down pillows. So down pillows are animal dander, right? Years and years and years ago, they used to put chicken feathers. Then they went to duck feathers and down. But did you know that those little tiny dust mites love down? They love that. They love to burrow in, and they love to have families, and they also like to poop. So the reason your down pillows get heavier is because they're making families, they're pooping. And then you have dust mite stuff. And what they're finding what they're finding right now with everything going on in our country and everybody's, state of their health is that they are having a difficult time fighting fungal infections. So, and where does some of the fungal spores come from? Comes from your pillow. So
this is crazy. Like, a lot of people don't know about this. This is why it's so important for people like you to develop these kind of products and just educate us. Because these are things that they don't teach you in school.
No.
A lot of people don't take the time to educate. So that's why they always say knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And in your case, knowledge is health. So I love it. I love that you not only sell, but you bring the education too.
Well, how many times in the Bible does our Father mention rest? right?
Mm-hmm.
And because a lot of us aren't resting properly, and you might end up with that, the VOCs, the invisible gases, formaldehyde, and then you also may be breathing in those fungal spores all night long. So that might be why you wake up in the morning, your head is stuffy, your eyes are watery, and you have a little bit of congestion. Maybe you think it's allergies, or maybe you have an ongoing sinus infection.
Mm-hmm.
Try changing your pillow and just see how you feel in the morning. That's the number one thing that we've had now. We've been around for 4 years, and we do everything very methodically and carefully. And but I will tell you, what gives me great joy is when people call in and say, you know what, this is the first night that I didn't wake up with a stuffy head. I could breathe out of my nose, and my head wasn't all sweaty. So
That's amazing. When you get that feedback, it must make you feel so good about your product.
It does. It really, really does.
Yes.
How we continue to help people. That's what it's all about, Margie. And you're doing such an amazing job.
Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. So what else besides the pillow do you have in your inventory? What else do you sell from Silverite?
So we sell a travel pillow, which again is super important for those of us that are out and about. If you're going on an airplane, remember that you have silver infused in the fabric. So if you're stepping onto an airplane, they sanitize everything a lot better these days. But if you step onto an airplane and you're thinking about who just put their head on the pillow, on the back of the headrest of the airplane, take your Silverite travel pillow with you, and you're going to travel with peace of mind.
Oh, nice.
We also have pet throws, but they're actually people throws as well. But they're beautiful, luxurious throws that are infused with silver, and they're infused with the anti-odor element to it. So it's really good. And then we also have pet beds. We had such a sellout on those, but those will be back.
Okay.
But we are continuing to build and create other products.
Amazing. So do you hear that, guys? Go to the website. Lisa, tell us what's the website.
SilveriteGlobal.com, and it's SILVER. Right is spelled RITE.com.
And make sure you put in that Synergy 2020. Is it Synergy 2020 or Synergy 20?
Synergy 20.
Synergy 20 to get your discount.
Yes, do that.
Yes. I'm telling you, I can't wait to open it up and sleep tonight. It's amazing,
And it actually comes with its own carrying bag, like you say, and then it also has an extra pillowcase with it.
Yes, I saw that. And yeah, if you're gonna travel anywhere, you can put it right back in the bag. It has a nice. I just love the whole design, Lisa. You did an amazing job with this.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing! Wow. So Lisa, thank you. And so, did you want to tell us about any other businesses that you're doing right now, or what else? What else are you up to?
Well, I think number one, it is my whole goal in my heart. We have a couple other individuals that are going to be on your show shortly. We have Freedom Airway Alliance that I'm part of. We have our Urban Global Health Alliance that I'm part of. That is, again, I'm the board chair, and that is to get information out there, about really what is true about our history, how we can help move the needle with people's understanding, what is the truth, and even news and this whole educational process that people are going into right now. But I guess I just want to encourage everybody, follow your heart. Do not let fear overtake you.
Yes.
Because I don't know about you, but there's been times, and I'll admit it, I've been curled up in a ball going, and all I could say was, Jesus, you have to help me. I can't do this by myself.
Yes, and I think that's something that we all go through as entrepreneurs itself, as business people, especially faith-based businesses. We get attacked. We get a special attack from the enemy. So, it's not easy, but with God, the good news is that with God, we can go through anything. So, he's by our side, he's holding our hand, and he's leading us, on the path. So, I know that you have been through a lot, but you've also done a lot. I admire you. You're one of the great women in the world that I look up to. And I just want to encourage you to keep on going for people like me, for people. So many other ladies out there, women that need that woman figure, and that's you, Lisa. So I really encourage you to keep on going.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Only Jesus, it's only our Father that has done anything good in my life whatsoever. But the other thing I just want to encourage everyone is that, if you've been betrayed, I think you and I were talking about that a few months back. Betrayal, I think, is the number one killer of the spirit, because we are born to trust, right?
Yeah.
We are the ones that there's hunter gatherers out there. There's ones that we're the nest keepers. We're the ones as women. We're also the warriors in purple, right? Proverbs 31. But we have all kinds of elements to us. But I think the enemy right now today is using betrayal more than ever before. And in the marketplace, it is absolutely diabolical.
Yeah.
So I just want to encourage everyone, keep your team close to you. Find those people that really love the Lord. Don't be afraid to say that you are a kingdom-based company. Don't be afraid to say that, we're going to make mistakes, but we're going to forgive each other.
That's
But I
right.
really encourage everyone to is draw the line at betrayal. Because if you have somebody on your team like a Judas, right? You can't keep them with you. So don't be afraid to cut the cord, because God will continue to supply other people. Many times, like yourself, Margie, and other beautiful, precious women in this space, people are going to try to attach themselves. So there's all kinds of spirits out there, right?
Oh yeah, they come with a lot of motives. We have to use discernment.
Whether it's a Jezebel, whether it's a Leviathan, whatever it is, those spirits are alive and well out there, and we just have to get prayed up. Keep your team prayed up, and do not shrink back from going forward if you've been betrayed or hurt, because Margie and I are here today to tell you that you can survive, right, Margie?
Yeah, keep going no matter what. And I'm a firm believer that, God supplies everything, all our needs, even the people. Even the people that's supposed to be on our team. He supplies everything. He brings it. And I've had bad experience where I'm out there looking for team members, or out there searching, but when I actually put it in God's hands and I said, God, you supply the team because I'm not looking anymore, and then He actually brings the people. He does. He'll bring the people. So we just have to put all our trust in Him for financing, for a team, for location, for the business. Every little detail, we give it to God, and He takes care of it. He really does.
Everything. And so if I can encourage anyone for that, and I think as we continue to move forward, this team with you, Margie, is going to continue to grow. And they will have that safe place where they can land. And they will have those team members like yourself and myself that will, we'll lift them up, dust them off, and run with them to the finish line, because that's what it's all about. And don't be dismayed if anything isn't happening quick enough. I look back to the first time I started to think about a pillow is 8 years ago.
Wow, look at that.
They take time.
Just to show you that it doesn't happen overnight.
No, not at all. It takes a lot of time. Plus, it takes a lot of resources. And again, but with these type of platforms, when we can share our products, our services, and our tools, that's vitally important on the marketing aspect of it. Marketing and branding, that's what you're doing, Margie. And thank you so much for inviting all these kingdom-based companies and people, because I'm looking at your deck right now, and there's a lot of amazing people you're bringing on board.
There's a lot of people, and there's people lined up. We have people for the following week. There's a lot of people lined up as well. We're just going to continue marketing, promoting God's people. So there's so many talents out there that they don't get enough marketing.
Yes,
so that's why we're here. That's why we're here. Amen. Well, thank you so much, Lisa. And how can everyone contact you?
So actually, I'm going to put, you can get me at lisa@silveriteglobal.com. And you can even, if you just go ahead and email me, lisa@silveriteglobal.com, or on Facebook, just under Lisa Hill. And if you just want to talk, if you need encouragement, if I can help you in any way, I'll call you directly on my own, my personal phone. I'm just here to serve and to continue to build God's kingdom here on this planet in the marketing space. We talk about people that are in the, in the kingdom marketplace. So
yes, amen. So thank you, Lisa. And this is not the last time you're going to be seeing Lisa. She has so many other things, other businesses and things that she's involved in, that we got to have her back to talk about more of that, of what she's doing. She's doing so much. So we're definitely going to have you back, Lisa. And thank you all for joining today's program of the Synergy Network Talk Show. And if you would like to be on the show, all you have to do is visit our website, become a Synergy member today at www.synergynetworkworldwide.com. God bless you guys.
God bless you.
And thank you.
Margie.